Salut tout le monde, it's your boy, Lukael. Welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. This is episode 5. The last episode was a good one. We went to Lizzie's bar and we met with Evelyn as well as Judy, the braindance editor. We got the information for our next job for Dexter, which is we're going to be looking for a chip, which is in the room of Yorinobu Arasaka, I think, the son of the Arasaka CEO. Which sounds like a very, very risky mission, but we were able to case the place. We have like kind of an idea of what we're walking into. Today we're going to be meeting with that corporal officer from Militech and look into what happened to this flathead that Dexter told us about. So as always, thank you so much for joining me. Without any further ado, let's jump right in. This same song as last time. Now playing Blue Radio. I've liked the music that's been playing on the radio so far, so like I don't want to change the channel. Even though I'm sure there's like a bunch of other fun channels, but I like this one, so. Back in the apartment, what time is it? 2:40 a.m. Talk to the twins. Don't overthink this one. You have to defeat the champion of Kabuki. Right, last time I was wondering why I couldn't fight the twins. And it's because I didn't have enough money. It was either 4,000 to fight one or 8,000 to fight both. And I thought that was the money you would get for winning. But I guess you first have to bet the money to make the money. So, and I didn't even have 4,000. In fact, I still don't have 4,000. So that's not going to be happening for now. And then more fights and the pickup. So meet with the Militech agent, which is an optional part of the mission. And I did go back through my previous episode because like I was a little confused about what the mission was for Dexter. You have to forgive me if sometimes like I forget some stuff or like I'm a little confused about specific details of the story. Like this game throws a lot of information at you. Whenever people talk to you, like they give you important information, but like there's so much going on all around you. Like you're observing kind of what they look like, what the environment looks like. And so sometimes some stuff kind of flies over my head. So the job from Dexter is to get the chip. But to get the chip, we also need to get this flathead prototype from the Maelstrom gang. So it's like a two-part mission. The thing I'm not too sure about is, are we getting the chip for Evelyn? Or are we getting the chip for Dexter? Because I think Dexter as a fixer, he's kind of like giving you jobs that other people like contact him for. I don't think he wants the chip for himself. And I guess that's why Evelyn was like, look, how about you get me the chip? I give you the money. We cut out the middleman, Dexter. Which of course I refuse because, you know, I don't want to burn the bridges with my very first big time fixer that we're dealing with. In fact, I remember that even Victor, when we met, he warned us. He was like, if you're going to be dealing with Dexter Deshawn, like be careful, you know, you don't want to kind of mess with that guy. So I'm not trying to do that. We're going to be looking for this Militech agent who is... Oh, I love this. It shows all the quests on your maps and not just the one that you're currently tracking. I really love that. Actually, we have other side jobs that like aren't marked. So like this is a new one. Paid in full. And another one right there too. I might go for these side jobs first before we go talk to the Militech agent. She's kind of like in a different part of town, it seems. Watson, North Side, Westbrook, Japantown. Okay, so you have like the main area and then like smaller areas. So North Oak, Japantown, Charter Hill, and then City Center, Corporal Plaza, downtown. Haywood, Wellsprings, the Glen, Vista del Rey, Santo Domingo, Rancho Coronado, Pacifica Dogtown, and I guess the rest is like stuff outside the city. What is all this here? I don't know. And then Moro Rock, Night City International, and Translunar. Huh. Interesting. All right, well, I kind of want to go and check out these side quests we've got. So this is where Victor is. This is to pay Victor back. But let's go see what this little side job is, shall we? A nice way to start the day. Does the door close by itself if you leave? Okay, yeah, it does. Where's the fast travel thing? Right here. Alright, let's fast travel there. Who knows what you might find, indeed. Hello. Zane Slater. I don't know why sometimes it says the people's names and sometimes it doesn't. This is the alleyway that leads to Victor. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, is the side quest for Misty? Hello, Misty. How are you doing?
How's biz, Misty? Booming?
You're the first person to walk in here for 2 days.
Ugh.
And 2 days ago, it was a pizza guy. Got lost. People in this town, they've lost their spiritual connection. But well, you know, I'm here to serve them, not the other way around.
This voice also sounds familiar. All the voices in this game sound familiar, but I have a real ear for voices. You know, this is an interesting point, actually. Like, when I came in this store, I was like, oh, interesting. It's kind of like an esoterical store. And like, it's all about the spiritual side. And I feel like in a world where so much is about technology and like gadget and cyberware and like becoming more like machines, your spiritual side really would be like very important. Like, as you delve deeper and deeper into transhumanism, you kind of need that like spiritual side to be... She's looking at me like she really doesn't like me. Have I done something wrong to you, Misty? You got these cards from Jackie, right? What cards? These cards?
Jackie gave you these cards, right? Remember when he asked me to help him pick the right deck?
Mm-hmm. He picked just the thing for me, too. I feel a real connection to this deck. We could lay out a spread for you now, if you like.
Sure. I don't believe in that sort of thing. I don't really believe in it, but it's still fun to do just for fun, you know? Sure.
Yeah. Why the hell not?
Focus on the recent past and what you expect the world reversed. You stand at the beginning of your journey. It will be nothing like you think, and longer than you imagine.
I bet.
The Lovers reversed. You are surrounded by a force that will challenge you. You will also come into conflict with another inner force.
Okay.
The Star, also reversed.
A lot of reversed.
You will have to overcome unknown desires and sever a strong tie with something I can't quite make out. Reverse death.
Ooh.
Your adversaries will turn you against yourself. The journey will bring either transformation or destruction.
Doesn't sound so good.
No, not at all. But don't worry, I probably just read the cards wrong.
Probably. Okay, well, thank you. And I can just do this anytime?
Wanna read my tarot?
Sure thing.
Is it just gonna be the same thing again?
The world reversed.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't sound so
Oh, interesting. So
No.
she might have different readings at different points in the story. I guess we'll have to come back. Okay, was this the side quest?
The real
Oh no, it's a
name for
different
this
side
thing they
quest.
call cyberspace is
It's a side
actually
quest for you.
pandemonium.
Hey Gary, do you have a quest for me?
What is life without its body? What are the beings of the net if not souls from beyond our plane of existence? I have heard their voices. Let they who yet live never cross that threshold, for their souls will join those ghostly ranks.
You heard their voices? What did they say?
They spoke not in the language of mortals, no.
Oh.
They howled, screaming in agony, forever removed from their earthly form. Among them was a woman, her voice of ice, Queen Lilith. She was calm, but at the cost of her humanity. You ask, who opened these unholy gates of the abyss?
No one's asking.
And I answer you, the techno-necromancers of Alpha Centauri!
Okay, was this the side
I
quest?
recognize you. You come here often. Your eyes tell me that your mind has opened to the truth.
Really?
Will you provide a humble donation so that I may continue my mission?
Get a job, no cash on me, humble, sure. I don't really believe in the kind of stuff he's saying. It's all very kind of just vague, random shit. Although sometimes he was talking about like people losing their soul to the machines. You know, there's something to be said about that. Like I don't really want to encourage him, but at the same time, like he's kind of clearly living on the street, it seems. You know, his boot is taped up. He doesn't seem to have much. I do have like some money. I guess I'm feeling generous, sure.
You do good work. Use this to wake Night City up.
Thank you for your devotion. I saw a disciple of truth in you from the very beginning.
Just don't try and start a cult,
Radio
please.
waves bear the truth. Let those with ears listen and those with eyes behold.
So that was the quest? Huh. Okay. Favors, straightforward tasks, and chance encounters. Okay, so it's not necessarily a side quest. It's just something is there. Fair enough. A client wants you to find something here. Should we go and check this out here? I'm kind of curious.
Their mothership conceals itself above our very hell.
And by going there, I'm guessing we'll also like unlock new fast travel points. Like even in the world of Cyberpunk, I'm trying to drive according to the laws, you know? I'm trying to be a good driver. I'm getting a call from Regina.
Hey, V, got a friend in need. Wants to snatch back an eye he lost playing cards. An implant, I mean. Should be some easy breezy eds. You in? Catch the deets attached.
Of course. Is this that job right there? Gig type search and recover. Objective Jacob Lamb's implant. Location Cashew Hunting Bar. I guess that's where I am right now. Got a call from Jacob Lamb, friend of mine, director from the good old days. Ex-director, I should say. Ever since Bushido X made a loss of $1 billion, the guy never set foot on a set again. Jacob makes a living playing cards. One time he tried his luck at an illegal Tiger Claws casino at the back of the Cashew Hunting Eatery. Things weren't looking good, but instead of getting up from the table, he waited until he'd recoup. First went all his money, then his watch, wedding ring, and finally one of his optics. Jacob wants his implant back, sending you the coordinates of the casino where he lost it. As far as I know, the eye's still there. How you get it is your biz, not mine. And then I can call her. Am I calling her about the thing? Okay, catch you later.
See you around.
Bye, V. Remember, the media lies.
Okay, thank you. So what have we got around here?
What about roulette? Ever try that?
Yeah. No. Chances to score are next to none.
How though? Chance is always the same, isn't it? Either you win or you lose. 50-50.
These are Tiger Claws.
You really need to stop huffing glue.
Tiger Claws. Street cred 50. Distribution of military-grade pharmaceuticals. Racketeering and extortion. And a blitzer. Assault, kidnapping of a corporate rep. Hello. I can sit at the bar for a drink. Got a radio, coffee machine. We shoot Panzer. Oh, you should actually play this. Roach Race? Oh, I get it. It's a reference to Witcher. Oh my god. And it's Geralt. Okay, so you can jump. Whoa. Whoop. Woo. Oh, and you can double jump, damn. Very basic game for the future. Whoop. They're starting you off easy, of course. Little Geralt running behind. Hours later. So I'm just trying to get as many points as possible. Is there an end to this game? How many levels do we have? Okay, this game has no end in sight. So I think I'm going to stop playing. Maybe I can play some of this in between episodes. It's fun that there's little arcades. No entry. Okay, so can't get... Oh! Wait, what? I wasn't going in. I didn't go in. I didn't go in. I didn't go in. I was just looking around. Ooh, they are very trigger happy, huh? And this guy has a skull on his head. Does that mean he's the target, or does it mean that he's like... I'm guessing it's like back there. Wait, what does it show on the map? There's like a red thing on the map. I don't know what that is. It says, keep out no warning shots. Okay, so I'm guessing if I open this door, they're going to like attack me. What is this icon there? What do you have?
What do you got?
What mommy didn't teach you to read is on our menu.
You know, that's not a very nice way to greet your customers. You sell a chef's knife? Artichoke and avocado pizza, topping it to the next level. 666 grams of temptation because it's a Satan. Tofu, tuna, and pineapple pizza. Wow, that's quite a mix. Vegans can't get enough of it. Really. I love that. It's like a full meal. Oh no, it's sushi. Nice. A beam of bliss from across the galaxy. Oh, look, it's that thing from the commercial on TV. The moon cheese. With the tart kick of an alien planet's acidic atmosphere. I guess I'm good. You really ought to be a bit more welcoming to your customers. Ooh. Could I like climb up there? Ugh. Can I like... I can't climb through there.
Yeah.
Or I can ping, right? Wait, what does ping do again? Untraceable reveals enemies and devices connected to the local network. Okay, maybe I should try that. Oh, okay. So it's showing me a bunch of stuff, but then they kind of disappear after a while. I mean, that doesn't really tell me much. It tells me that everything is kind of like on the same network. But if I go through this door, they're going to attack me. So let's see if there's like a back door or something we can use. Hello. You don't mind my... Oh. Okay, no, he doesn't want me being here. If I just had like some kind of non-lethal weapon, I could like take him out without him alerting the others, but... Also, I know this game is more meant to be like guns blazing and not to be played like fucking Metal Gear. Okay, I could distract him with this and then choke him from behind with it. So, he's out. Money shard, tier 2. And he's got a gun also. Tech weapons, piercing. Tech weapons allow you to charge up powerful shots that can pierce light cover to hit enemies. Cool. If I try to hide him in there, it's going to kill him, right? Dump lethal. Why is dumping people lethal? That's so stupid. Okay, he's not dead, right? Okay, there's gonna be people in there, so let's ping. Okay, there is one woman there. I guess she's the only guard. She has weapons, though. Hostile area. Shit, okay. Freezer, I could distract her. So far, so good. No loot on her. As long as they don't come back here, I should be fine. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's to connect. Why is there a little yellow symbol there? What does that mean? Does that mean like they're gonna trace where I am if I do that? Wait, do I need to do all of these? Do I need to choose which one I'm doing? Is it possible to do all three? Can I do like 55 BD, 1C BD? Oh, shit, wait, Oh. I'm not even sure I understand what I just did. Because I clicked there and then it selected it on the thing? Okay, I guess that's good. Extracted data, quick hack bait. Find the bar staff key. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, I got some money, very little, but... Cashew Haunted key card. Unlocks the storage room in Cashew Haunted, okay. Yes, I want that. Open. Okay, I guess the little marker means that you're going to alert people if you do that. This leads to the kitchen, so we want to be careful about not opening that door. I guess there's nothing in here. Access grounded. Oh, there it is. That's the eye. Looks like a custom job and an expensive one. Okay. Side cap. Is that $2,000? Damn, that's a lot of money. I could connect to this. Sure. Basic data mine, advanced data. Is it always the same ones? Let's see. Am I trying to do these like in order? Oh. Okay, so you have to kind of plan ahead if you want to get all of them, I guess. Okay, well, I messed that up. I'll eventually understand it. So, I guess that's all that we wanted here. Can I like connect to this? Ooh. 2 messages. Proposition from Woodman. Hey, let's talk about yesterday, the casino. I admit I lucked out big time, but why make such a scene out of it? I won the scratch fair and square. Having your goons toss me out the windows was a little unnecessary, don't you think? Wasn't very nice either. And I don't like it when people are nice to me. I might just have to be not nice to them in return, or their loved ones. On that note, I found out you have a son from a previous marriage. I even have his still address too. You're a smart guy, you know where this is going. So allow me to make you a proposition. Transfer me what I want, the exact amount, or say goodbye to your boy. Sound fair? Woodman. That guy does not fucking mess around. New locks. Due to items being repeatedly stolen, we've had to change the locks in the shop. Keys will only be available on collateral. Maybe that'll fucking teach you something. Got a file. At first glance, the see-through X3 looks like any other deck of cards. Those with optic implants combined with our latest Seer X3 software can see the other side of a card. Therefore, a casino-employed player can control the course of the game without arousing any of the other players' suspicions. Casinos that have purchased the see-through X3 have reported an average increase in profits of 34%. No matter how you look at it, it's worth the investment. To read the operating instructions, run the software, enter the license code. And I can download the manual. Good luck. Can I actually like download that or no? Okay. Cool. She's okay. Oh, I guess that's all we came here to do. Mission success. And this guy is also still alive, so hey. Success! And no one is any wiser for what I did. And we did it all stealth without ever... Ooh, there's a Cyberpsycho there. I'm kind of curious about this Cyberpsycho, to be honest. Oh, we can go deposit the thing in the drop point. Okay. Sure. So grab the item and then you go and drop it in the box and then the fixer does the rest. Sounds good. Look at that little hat. That's adorable. Don't wear this unless you're ready to lay down your life for your CEO. No, thank you. So now the eye is in my backpack. Oh yeah, there it is. Jacob Lamb's eye. Huh. And we still have the brain dance read from Judy. And the Kashuandan key card. Huh. I guess we just have that now. Alright. Disassemble all the junk. There you go, that's gonna clear some space. Alright, cool. Deposit job item. And that's job complete. Very nice. Does he look like a bitch? Incoming call. Yes.
Done and dusted. Jacob sends you his heartfelt thanks. Also says he'll keep a closer eye on his implants from now on.
Probably
Closing
smart.
the gig.
Thank you, Regina. As you can see, I'm very good at this. And we got another $2,000. You know what? We're actually making money pretty fast. Is this your pistol? Also, wow, that's the best arms you could get. Can I just get that? Okay. Ooh, sniper ammo. I can't wait until I have a sniper. Overture. How come I'm just finding like a bunch of guns out on the street? Like, do these not belong to someone? Like, you guys don't mind that I'm just picking those up? I love that people just let you like steal shit everywhere. I mean, I guess that's standard for any game, right? I'm gonna steal your lunch, goddess cargo. Or when love isn't enough.
Could always be worse.
Be bad, do bad, feel fucking good.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
You're just letting these dollars like right there. That's $20.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Show me what you did. Were you pulling out a gun? Okay, no, you were pulling out a. I thought he was pulling out a gun. There is so much stuff like everywhere. Shoes. But like, do these items respawn? If I come back here later, are there gonna be new items, or like once you get them, that's it? Cashmere wool. Aw. I would have liked to wear that. Unfortunately, it's just junk. There's a lot of people just wearing like leather and metal and like shit like that. I would just want something very comfy, you know, like a nice little sweatshirt or like a hoodie or something. Big lack of comfy clothes. La perle des Alpes. I do kind of wish items showed up on your vision even when you're not scanning, just because I don't want to always be doing that, you know? Alright, do I want to go take a chance on this Cyberpsycho? Like, I'm a little bit curious about it, but I feel like they're probably very strong and dangerous. I don't know. Also, these cars, like, can you just, like, steal them? Get in. Oh. Uh-oh. Got some wyvern drones. Am I like allowed to go there? Is this a restricted area? Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm not supposed to be here. Sorry. Sorry. I'll leave. He had a gun though. Not a gun. Oh. How come these people get to be there, but I don't? It's not fair. They're resistant to quick hacks too, so I couldn't like hack them. I want to go get that bat. Maybe if I could like just get in real quick and leave. Woo! Oh lord. Oh jeez. Oh! They're still following. Just get in the car. They've probably given up by now. Alright, what did I pick up? This music is very loud. Oh, I didn't pick it up. Shit. Wait, then what did I get? Sort by new items. A capacity booster. Is this what I just picked up? I feel like that's not what I picked up. It said something like about getting a higher skill or something?
Moving on.
Alright, I think they've given up. I don't think I was able to pick up the bad bit, whatever. Looks like they're investigating a crime scene.
Case couldn't be more text.
Better go check it out.
Wait, can I not be here? What's the problem? I know why these guys are like looking at me like I'm not supposed to be here. Like I'm outside the line. What's the problem? Alright, there's a Cyberpsycho sighting there. I want to see if it's possible to neutralize them without killing them. With my current tools, I mean. Is that guy dead? There's just a body here. You okay, dude? No one's bothered by this? Guess not. Alright, so the Cyberpsycho should be around there. Yes?
Hey, V, could you investigate something for me? Caught wind of a scuffle at the docks. Could be junkies, but this thing smells like a Cyberpsycho flare-up to me.
Yeah.
And I want to know if drugs played any part. A cold body's no good to check, so keep him alive.
Alright, I will try. But Cyberpsycho means yes. One more thing, the security in these places is always beefed up, so chances are guy's gonna pack a heavy punch. Ugh. Ticket to the major leagues. Glitter? Not all people cope the same way when those first symptoms of cyberpsychosis show up. Some throw themselves off a bridge, others hand themselves over to the cops. Most of the rest try to self-treat with sedatives, as many as they can get their hands on, no matter the cost. Glitter. A highly addictive psychedelic drug and recent arrival on Night City's streets. The new substance quickly drew Night City's full attention. First, it's truly strong stuff, even for the booster and braindance glutted residents of Night City. Second, glitter's illegal, immediately giving it the irresistible aura of forbidden fruit. Finally, glitter kills. One off-dose or weak nervous system and glitter will have those neurons firing white hot. Hence the name, perhaps. Death is inevitable. And why the hell would you want to use that? Jeez. Okay, so... we're looking at someone very dangerous and also some security. Surveillance camera. Find a cyberpsycho. Ooh, this is making me a little nervous. Corpse, unresponsive, no pulse. Dead security guard. Cause of dead body sustained severe injuries from a blunt weapon. And then I can ping this. Let's see if anyone's connected to it. Okay, we got one guy there fighting. Fighting something. And then we can take control of it or turn it off. Let's see. There's me. Because of that thing Victor gave me, my face is showing up as a blur, which is nice. Okay, but I don't... Scanner. I can scan from the camera also. That's so cool. I love kind of like all the espionage and stealth and like that stuff was really fun to play with. That's like kind of Metal Gear stuff. Okay, so that's not really helping me. Should I like just turn it off? I feel like I should just turn it off. And how long does it stay turned off? Does it just stay turned off forever? Area hostile. Shortwave transmitter. Hear that cracking? That's 100 years of nostalgia right there. Bobby and Frank, that's readable. Hey Frank. Hey, yeah? Can you take my shift tonight? You're yanking me right now. Been on my feet for 48 hours already. Listen, buddy, you know I wouldn't be asking if I didn't have a good reason. So what is it? I lended 2 ticks to a Blackouts game. Tonight. You know my kid's crazy about them. This was the only game we could squeeze in, real short notice. Please, Frank, I'll get you back. 3 of your shifts for this one of mine. Fine, but throw in some stim so I don't keel over on duty. Frank, my man, anything. Thanks, you're the best. Yeah, no problem. Don't forget to snap a still of you and the kiddo, Mr. Dad of the Year. Okay, cool. And some sugar now. So, a guard when Cyberpsycho? Oh, that's our guy right there. Alec Johnson, Afterlife Mercs. Wanted in Night City, SC-50. Racketeering and extortion, assault, heavy subdermal armor, break hold, charge jump, biohazard grenades, resistant to quick acts. That's all very bad. Break hold, does that mean I can't, like, hold him from behind? As long as I can hold him long enough to, like, choke him out, that would be enough for me. But maybe this means you can't, like, you straight up can't, corpse left. Another corpse. And we've got a life bar up there also. Oh!
Fuck me.
God damn. Okay, this guy really is a psycho. Oh, he's walking around. Shit. Whoa. Let's try and distract him. Did that work? Oh, it actually worked. Holy shit. Okay. So I guess I wouldn't have been able to hold him for long, but as long as you like choke him right away, then you're fine. Ooh, so we got his gun. Ticket to the major leagues. Readable. Blake, stop acting like a child. I know you read these even if you want me to think you don't give a shit by never responding. Work in NC is going fine even if the competition is deadly fierce. And I had to invest more in my new Chrome work than we originally planned. Honestly, it was kind of hard to find myself in my new me, if you know what I mean. I sort of felt out of body? I don't know, but all's fixed and we're Nova now. Most importantly, I know we're so close to the job that's gonna take us next level. I can feel it in my new titanium reinforced bones. Once I land the gig, I'm gonna kill it in a blaze of chrome, fire and style. Then we'll get the life we've always deserved. Missing you and loving you, Alec. And some glitter. Oh, Alec, my dear Alec, I told you to stay away from glitter. That stuff is cooked to get you hooked. Why it hurts so bad when you try to get off it. The pain's designed to resist any drugs or editors. Only thing that could help is paramotocol from Bodyweight Life Preservation Systems. Far as I can tell, they've got some in one of their warehouses in Little China. Problem is, paramotocol costs an arm and leg, and you're gonna have to pop it like Lilu beans for a while to keep the glitter jitters at bay. Shit, okay. And then sniper ammo, tire iron handy for removing tires and smashing the odd skull. Whiskey, anything else is just frills, whiskey, sniper ammo. So message Regina about the Cyberpsychos sighting so I don't have to like dump his body anywhere. He straight up like just killed everyone. Damn. Another body here. Report. Oh, encrypted shard. Some shards you find in the world will contain information hidden behind data encryption measures. To decrypt a shard, first either open it through the notification when you acquire it, or find it later in the Shards tab under Journal in the main menu. Then select Crack Security. And if you fail, like, do you lose the shard? Unresponsive. Yeah, you just killed everyone. That's pretty dark. I just hope he doesn't wake up while I'm here. Okay, well, I'm happy to know that you don't need to kill them, and also that, I mean, I probably should kill him or at least report him to the police. I did get the reward for him, right? But, like, do I need to bring him to police or, like... Because he's just gonna wake up and keep, you know... Okay, let's call Regina. Uncovered a small-time drug ring at the port with buffet-style variety in what they were pushing. Folks buying it are mostly the local have-nots, and the rate of cyberpsychotic breaks among them is on the rise. I think what we're seeing is a connection driven by the new drug cocktail that's making waves. Got the guy sleeping soundly over here. Won't be up anytime soon. Ready for pickup. Okay, so someone will come and get him. Guessing lab work should show you what kind of crap he's got swimming around in his bloodstream. Great, appreciate the heads up. Corps don't like getting their hands dirty with people living on curb level, but when a dealer mixes glitter with coal dust or some other shit, they get eddy signs in their eyes. The money still lands in their pockets, another bunch of the city's undesirables fades from the streets forever. Win-win. Alright, so that's the whole quest, I guess. And we got a level. Nice. I guess I'm going to round up everything with another point in technical ability, just so we have 5 in all, I guess. Plus you get +2 armor, so sure. As far as a point in this... minus traceability. I don't get that. Like, either it's traceable or it's not traceable, right? Like, how can it be partially traceable? Unlocks vehicle quick hacks. Allowing you to remotely take control, set off alarms, or even blow them up. I guess I do want that. Let's get that for sure. Alright, so it is 7 in the morning and I just took down a Cyberpsycho. How about that? Job complete for the NCPD. Pretty proud of myself for that. So now that that's done, what should we do next? We've got another side job there. Let's go do that. I'm gonna take care of all the side jobs before we do, and I'm getting more and more money. Pretty soon I should be able to pay back Victor. That would be nice. Especially if I sell these guns I found. Okay, so you can call multiple... It's called the Hella? Really? Look at me blocking traffic with my car. Okay, you have to wait before crossing the street, of course. Just like in real life. Ah, there's no one. Oops. You never saw that? I get that people are really into cars and like they want to collect different cars, but like they all kind of work the same, right? Like I could just keep this car the whole game and I wouldn't really mind. It's a beautiful morning in Night City. Sorry, dude. Alright, so... what do we have over here? Are you okay, dude?
Hey! Hey, you! I gotta get to a Ripper, man! I'll pay you!
Okay. What's with you?
Depends what's wrong with you.
You serious? You want my patient history, too?
Just want to be sure it's no cyberpsychosis or anything.
No, it's a... normal implant malfunction. Happy? You helping me or what?
Okay.
All right.
Great! Why are we standing here? To the car! Now!
You need a lift to a Ripper dock? Okay, sure. Are you following? Oh, you need me to pick you up? Having some trouble walking, buddy? Come on, I'll get you there. Purchased the wrong penis implant, did you?
Satisfaction guaranteed, they said.
Let me guess. Mr. Stud, XCV 19 series.
Yeah. How'd you know?
Know my implants, including the black market stuff. Faulty series. Got recalled. Still selling it on the street, though.
Hey. Listen. Thanks for not laughing at me.
It's all good.
Appreciate it.
Ain't easy, I'll tell you that.
Fuck you. Great. Some kind of...
Sorry. Listen, who hasn't installed a faulty...
Just go, mow him down!
Chill, chum. Be on in a sec.
Are you asking me to mow down children?
You tell me to chill! It burns! Fuck, it burns!
Chill. I'm doing what I can.
What I said to my output, she didn't like that too much.
Who hasn't installed a faulty penis implant, you know? We've all been there.
Stand still. Better go around.
Sorry, dude. It is what it is.
Fucking Christ!
You really gotta keep yelling like that?
You even know how much it hurts? Like I'm screwing a goddamn pencil sharpener!
Well, suffer in silence, Chum. Heard what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Real fucking funny.
Look, I'm sure if you calm down, it's gonna be easier, you know? You don't want any blood pumping down there, so just calm down. It's probably gonna make it better. What Ripper dock are we even going to?
Faster.
V, you know Wild Screaming at Totentaz isn't headline news. Could just be some Screamo band set rehearsal? That or something a shade more sinister. I don't need to remind you this is the Maelstrom hotspot. If you confirm a Cyberpsychos behind this, please do try to keep them alive. Oh, there's another Cyberpsycho, like, around here? Oh, where the bodies hit the floor? Okay, we'll do that next, I guess. There you go.
What the hell?
Okay, we're...
Hey, you after? I'll call you!
But...
I can't!
Flaming crotch man? Wait, let me follow this guy. Are you really going there? All NPC... Wait, what? All NCPD subcons. APB out for suspect accused of organized crime activity near Ross Street and Shipyard Way. Scavengers led by Yelena Sidorova, presumed to be armed and dangerous, have assaulted multiple homeless persons. Ew. Night City officials are offering a reward for neutralizing the... Is this the Cyberpsycho? So where's this Ripper dock you're gonna go see, huh?
It hurts! It hurts like a motherfucker!
I bet. Dock Rider. Oh. Oh, I can't go in?
It burns like a motherfucking...
Keep busy while waiting for a call from the distressed man. Okay, just take your time. I guess I'll look around. Do we need this many, like, vending machines? God damn. Hope you've got good insurance, buddy. Ooh, a Masamune. Damn. Sephiroth sword in here. Is it worth like waiting for this guy to come out, or is it gonna take a little longer than that? I guess I'll go about my business in the meantime. So we're in a different part of town now. This is where the Cyberpsycho is. Okay. We could go and take a look. I mean, we were able to subdue the other guy, so we could try and get this one too. Barrier. Oh. Got an antenna there. So, hostile area here. I wish you could lean on the sides like in Dishonored. Like I keep wanting to do that. Okay, no. Oh, I think he's right there. Or she's right there. Also, let me take a look. There are a few certainties in Night City. Super sketch, stomach melting street food, politicians choked by corporate leashes, and the echo of screams heard coming from the Totentaz Club. Totentans Club? Totentans? Oh wait, and one more. If you step foot down the wrong alley, your head will probably roll out the other end. Nah, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Okay, there's a body there. Quantity of blood indicates deep wounds, traces of alcohol present. So, satellite dish. We got some explosives that we can like blow up. I should ping the guy while... Okay, ping. Weren't they like back there? Yeah, can I ping them? Right there. Blood trail belonging to a deceased corporate. I know you're back there. Another body. Okay, it might be hard to distract this person because there's no like electronics around. Okay, right there. He's already got his back turned. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ellis Carter. I need to distract him with something. I don't know if that's gonna work though, since he already knows I'm here. Neutralize the threat. Okay, I need him to like forget that I'm here. Come on. Go see that thing over there. I'm too slow. Wait, grab him. There we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Stamina booster, a razor, psycho impact absorbent, nanoweave t-shirt. Damn. Can I read that? Oh, I think it was one I've already read. Nope, there it is. Brick and Ellis. What the fuck are we gonna do, Brick? Got a bad feeling Royce wants to fuck you in the ass and he's got the people to back him. We gotta do something. Oh, this is before... Wait, wasn't Brick the guy who did the deal with Dexter? This was before he got killed? Where the fuck have you been? I'm 100% sure he's gunning for my reins. I've been a walking corpse since yesterday. My advice is to get the fuck out while you can. You're rolling over? We have people too? Jesus, Brick, I'm not gonna work for that rusty cum stain and that fucking psycho douche smirk of his. Don't write that kind of shit, L. You believe in me so much, believe me when I say you gotta get the fuck out. Aw, fuck you. Shit your shorts all you want, but I won't let Royce get away with this. I guess he did. Search the area to collect information. Okay. I love this stuff. It's like detective work. Your trauma team policy has expired. Immediate action required. Dear client, we regret to inform you that your trauma team policy has expired due to lack of payment. Please remember to activate your card immediately so we may continue to keep you healthy and safe in life's most dangerous moments. You can't afford to hesitate when your livelihood is at stake. It would be great if we could eventually also get a trauma team like subscription ourselves. Can you imagine? Like enemies start to attack you and then 30 seconds later trauma team like pulls up and they start gunning everyone down. I mean, technically if you had like infinite funds, you should be able to do that. So another body here. Is there supposed to be more to this or? Archive conversation, Hoof and Sanders. Today's your day to clean up after Brick's pet or else that bossman finds out we made a rabid dog out of the corpse he wanted. I swear to fucking god he makes more messes than he cleans up. It's kinda like having our own trained cougar or some shit. For real, even howls and growls and shit so much I can't sleep. What the fuck you do that he screams so much? Just showed him what happens when you stand up to Royce. It was Dora's idea to strip out his old chrome, plus we bit his face like it was a fucking ski-filled piñata. Can't really talk no more, just howls like the traitor bitch he is. But that means you gotta grab them up and clean up all them fleshy bits and blood he leaves lying around, and after dealing with our problem customers, gonna stink it up in here soon and scare off all the eddies. Then get him inside and away from the fucking trash cans already. Ain't complicated. Send the information to Regina. Drug inhaler. Empty inhaler with traces of RPM. Drug used for torturing. Blood traces and saliva matches Ellis Duarte. Oh my god, there's so many bodies here. Damn. This is really bad. Got some crop tops. Can't loot these bodies because I guess they got nothing on them. Damn, this is pretty dark. Okay, let's call Regina. It was a gang dispute. The guy was one of Brick's people. Tried to take revenge on Royce. You can guess how his solo attempt at a vendetta panned out. Got pumped full of drugs, tortured, and made into this wild attack dog of a bouncer. As requested, I didn't flatline him, but honestly, I doubt there's much left to collect, in the mental sense. So I scrounged up some more info. Looks like the guy was Brick's only devotee left. All his other followers turned coat in half a millisecond. Not sure he can be saved, but maybe we'll at least learn something new about the onset of cyberpsychosis. Nice work. Cool. And that's done. Another one bites the dust. Uh-oh. Zealot. Oh, some zealots from Maelstrom. Yeah, I don't think we want to mess with these guys. I was gonna go check what's in the... More money. I can pay back Victor pretty soon. Are these guys like hostile? Doesn't seem like it. I guess it would say you're in a hostile area if they were. Okay. Whew. Well, I haven't progressed the story, but we're getting a lot done nonetheless. I'm finding a lot of enemies. Burning desire. Right. That's the great thing about Night City. No chance you'll ever get bored here. Where else could you have some dude with a smoking crotch jump into your car asking to hitch a ride? Come on, V. Show some sympathy. Get this guy to a ripper before his dick explodes all over your dashboard. Ugh. Tiger Claws. Night City is a melting pot of cultures and ethnicities, though when it comes to its Asian demographic, the Chinese and Japanese influence is unmistakable, as are the Tiger Claws. They can't even spell tiger right. As a gang, the Tiger Claws are well organized, efficient, and savvy, but also unpredictable. Their business decisions are purely rational, but when it comes to their enemies or a disloyal gang member, their methods can be shocking. The Tiger Claws mainly operate out of Japantown, Little China, Kabuki, and Charter Hill. Their main source of income are nightclubs, casinos, and braindance bars. Night citizens love to have a good time. No other gang knows how to capitalize on that better than the Tigers. Story location, Konpeki Plaza. Night City's most exclusive hotel, an architectural marvel created solely for the elite. This is where global financiers stay for business trips, where nobody bats an eyelid at the sight of two rival corpos having a drink or a well-known politician going up to their room with a braindance star. Every square inch caters to luxury tastes and comes packed with the most decadent of entertainments, with just a hint of mystery to keep things interesting. Haywood. A district of contradictions, the northern part that borders the city center is modern and well kept, proud of its stunning mega buildings, parks, and places that are open to the public, but all you have to is go a few blocks southeast and the scenery starts to change dramatically. Isn't that most cities? This part of Haywood is much poorer and more dangerous. The buildings are smaller and the streets are controlled by the Valentinos and the 6th Street Gang. If you know your place and keep your head down, Haywood isn't really so bad. After all, it's where most of Night City sleeps. If you're not a corpo and you score an apartment in the richer part of the district, then you just won the lottery. Otherwise, just be happy you live in Haywood. In Night City, things could always be worse. I wonder if you can eventually move to a different apartment. Like, can you move to another district once you start making more money, like being more renowned in the city? The Glen. Rewind a few decades back, and Night City Council was on its knees begging corporations to help rebuild the city. The Glen became home to the new City Hall. It's no surprise then that the Glen feels much safer and organized than other districts, with millions of eddies invested on every corner. Reconciliation Park promises a literal breath of fresh air, while the elegance of the surrounding architecture reminds you that the bustle of Night City is never out of reach. City Hall is the main attraction of the Glen and the seat of the city's mayor, but venture away from the tidiness and sophistication, you'll quickly start noticing rundown buildings and the menacing faces of the Valentinos and 6th Street Gang. You won't get that in tourist guides. Still, the very fact that there's such a drastic social and economic difference only a few blocks away from City Hall says a lot about how the city is run. Another side job there. That's kind of far away, but alright, let's go and check that out. I guess I'll do all the side gigs that are available, but I don't know if they become available once you get close to them, or if I'm already seeing all the ones I can do. Where is my car? Whoa! It just spawned on this guy. Sorry, dude. Yeah, does your car get damaged? And like, does it retain the damage? I don't know. Two guys fighting on the corner there. Come on, Chum, I ain't got all day. Suspected organized crime activity. Secure the area. Use of force permitted. Wait, where? Is that the quest? I don't think that was the quest. Oh, look at that nice little river with like a bunch of factories on the other side. Ugh. Not the nicest scenery, but alright. So what's the job around here?
Oh, it reeks again. I tell you, one fine day, this stench is gonna burn a hole clean through our lungs.
Larry says it just leaked from petrochem.
It was. Neighbor's kids was playing by this nasty thing near 2 hours till someone caught on. Littlest one inhaled so much of it she started foaming at the mouth. Saw it myself.
Oh, terrible parents. If you make kids, you must watch them too.
Natural selection at work.
I find myself thinking that same thing very often, don't you? Alright, so what's the deal with this place? Something about organized crime? Hello?
What happened? Your implants, they look half done.
Done or not done, it is of no importance. A bhikkhu does not defile his body through cyber modification.
Looks like you have, though.
It is against the Pratimoksha. And yet, they knew about this. For me,
Oh, they
there is
forced
no
you to
return.
have implants?
Hold on. Somebody forced you?
Oh, that's fucked up.
Not just me, my brother too. They drugged us, desecrated my
Why
body.
would they do that?
And all the while, they mocked me. How can you do this to a fellow human being and still mock them?
I'm so sorry. That's horrible.
Makes no sense. Who'd go and do something like this, and why?
We were out begging for alms when they approached us. They laughed at us and asked if we would take implants as a donation. They looked more machine than human.
Maelstroms.
They told us they would improve us like tools.
Maelstrom.
Yeah.
How about your brother? He's still with them?
Yes, I was first. Then they were trying to decide how to modify him.
That's fucking
You look
horrible.
like someone who can reason with these people.
I don't know.
I beg you, please, help my brother. I only hope it is not too late. I do not wish for him to end up like I have.
What's in it for me? I'm here to help.
Fine. I'll help. But just so you know, things might get ugly. Maelstrom doesn't mess around.
There must be some other way. Help us, please.
Well,
But
lucky
without
for
any
you, that's already
bloodshed.
how I roll.
I beg you.
I'll see what I can do. Either way, your brother's getting out.
I do not know how to thank you. They're keeping him in a shop just north of here. You shall find it next to the road along the docks.
Okay, I'll find some way to do this. That's so fucked up. Like, at first we were dealing with scavengers who were stealing people's implants, but now the Maelstrom are like forcing you to have implants? I don't know what's worse. I guess if they steal your implants, you can at least replace them, but if they force you to have them, that's like completely against your will. That's just horrible. I got a few new shirts. Little crop top that doesn't cover anything. Little t-shirt. It's kind of nice actually. Wait, isn't that a Maelstrom shirt? Psycho Impact. It's got Maelstrom Mania woven right into the fabric. I mean, I like the t-shirt, but I don't think I want Maelstrom shirt, especially considering the quest I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna keep my little lucky shirt. I wish you could mark guns as junk, or like mark them as something you're gonna throw away later. You know, some games do that, like a Borderlands, for example. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna help you, because that's all kinds of fucked up. Buddhism and cyberware, a perspective. Interviewer, for most of us, the precepts of Buddhism seem baffling to say the least. How would you explain to the average night citizen why bhikkhu, such as yourself, are against implanting cybernetic technology into their bodies? It's not that we're against them per se. Every person has the right to make choices with their body so long as those choices don't harm another. though Bhikkhu do abide by stricter rules such as abstaining from cyberware in order to achieve enlightenment. Then what does your hesitation stem from? How do cybernetics affect your pursuit of enlightenment? Well, among other things, it's their vague fluid status, for lack of a better word. Ask yourself, what is an implant? A part of your body? An impersonal object? You're asking me? Suppose I'd say it depends? Precisely. Bhikkhu limit their possessions to a robe, umbrella, and a bowl for alms. Everything else is a distraction that hinders his or her release from the world's suffering. Let's say, for example, that a synthetic hand is just that, a hand, a part of your body, but if it has a watch installed in it, a blade. Right, I think I understand. Where the line's drawn isn't completely clear. Possessions, especially such intimate ones, are distractions that muddy the mind, that pull it further from inner peace. I believe the phenomenon of cyberpsychosis is proof enough of this truth. Interesting. And then there's another one there. Your God, your Kiroshi. The Catholic Church has never taken an official stance on implants, but the significant presence of all matter of bodily modifications among the clergy, would seem to suggest, just like in other branches of Christianity, that implants are completely acceptable in the eyes of the Church. The Mormon faith holds a different view. According to their tenets, no God-fearing Mormon can sport body-modifying implants, whether for aesthetic or functional purposes, the sole exception being life-supporting or other strictly health-related cyberware. It's always this weird double standard, right? It's like, if you start saying that body modifications are against your faith, like where do you draw that line? Like what about just cutting your nails, cutting your hair, getting a tattoo, you know? There's all these different body modifications that you can do that aren't really considered like modifications, but that they kind of are. You know, if you shave your mustache, is that a body modification? And then you're like, oh, well, I'm getting a pacemaker, but that doesn't count. It's like, well, doesn't it? Like, wouldn't a pacemaker kind of count as cyberware? They're kind of the same, right? When it comes to the Islamic faith, imams regularly speak out against cyberware, though actual possession of bodily modifications is not officially prohibited. Judaism does not have any provisions on implants, with the exception of Hasidic communities, where they are regulated individually by the community's tzaddik. And I don't know how to say some of these words, so apologies. There's a gun store. You could go and see if they have any non-lethal guns. I haven't seen like any character models repeat except this one. I've seen this woman like 3 times already.
There's always next year.
Sure, whatever.
Oh, do you sell clothing here?
Can we just leave?
Don't look the salesman type? Why not?
Looking at you? Can't outthink in retail just ain't your hobby. Ain't your calling.
You wanna buy? Buy. You wanna talk? Fuck off.
Pretty reasonable reply for me to just come here and like judge him
Like to
based
buy
on
some
what he
iron.
looks like.
So buy some.
Please give me a gun that's non-lethal. This one has an empty mod slot, so we could modify it to be non-lethal. Ah, God, it's $13,000 though. But then I would have my non-lethal gun that I could be using. But I almost have enough money to pay back. I mean, I could sell some of these, I guess. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna buy it because I want my non-lethal gun. So I'm gonna buy that. 13,000 eddies, just like that. Okay, but we're gonna sell like the rest of these. So sell that. All right, so I'm back up to like 12,000. That's not too bad. All right, so that's unfortunate that we had to spend so much money, but now I can actually have a non-lethal gun. So we're gonna be getting this and then putting this. So somehow we're gonna have double barrel shotgun that is non-lethal. trying to figure that out. And it's pink. Wish it wasn't pink, but whatever. So with this, if we're ever like in trouble and we have to shoot our way out, I'm at least gonna have a gun for it, so. Alright, save the monk. He's over there. Okay. Among the handful of things that really piss me off, I'd say picking on the little guy for funsies is pretty high on my list. If I could save this monk and scrap a few tin boy maelstromers along the way, I'd say sign me up. If you feel the same, and hurry your ass up, maybe you can even still save the guy. I hope I'm not on a timer. Alright, let's go. It's Flaming Crotch Man.
Hey, it's me.
Yes.
The guy who, you know.
Guy with the smoking crotch.
That's one way to put it. Anyway, just calling to say I transferred the funds.
Oh. You okay?
Well, they managed to save your...
You
know.
Can always install another one.
Much as they could. At least the pain is gone.
Well, that's good.
Anyway, once it heals, I'll get a better model. Something top shelf.
That's the spirit. Better check the warranty.
Mm-hmm. Just check the warranty next time.
Will do.
Take care, man.
What a story. Alright. Okay, we've got 5 guys. Maelstrom's alright. I feel like Batman surveying the area from up here.
Chubs, listen. What if instead of an arm, we chipped him with iron? Every time he'd have to take a piss, a nail-started next-gen Buddhist Belgium against this full metal monks. Stop my fucking joke.
Please, Dharma has brought me peace. Do not deprive me of it.
Open your fuck.
So this is where they're keeping our fellow brother.
Defeat the Gangoons. What would be really cool and what I'm looking to get eventually is a non-lethal sniper. Because then you can just like hide from afar and like snipe people in the head and like render them unconscious. And like especially if it has like a... I guess it doesn't really need a silencer because you're far away, but you know, a way for you to do this kind of undetected, that would be awesome. So I feel like I'm playing Dishonored, right? Can I drop on this guy and like knock him out? Probably not. So how am I gonna go about this? Hostile area. Okay, so there's a guy all the way over there. Probably can't see me. Ganger Iron Stormer. Ping is untraceable, right? Yeah. So ping. There's another one right there. And one there, which I can't see. So I have to defeat them. I don't have a choice here. And where's the guy? Like the guy we're trying to save? I guess he's down there. I just can't see him. I think, unless I play my cards really right, I feel like I'm not gonna have a choice but to shoot my way through these guys, which that's why I got the shotgun. Also, arguably, you could totally kill these guys and be justified, right? Like they're fucking horrible people. They're forcing cyberware into others, but it's like the reason I typically do non-lethal as like a rule is because I don't feel like taking someone's life should be up to me. Like that's a huge moral question, right? Someone could be a bad person, even a horrible person, maybe irredeemable, but like I don't really know. It's kind of like too big of a question for me. Like who's to say that after a few years they might not see the error of their ways and like change as a person, you know? It's a notion that really got kind of ingrained in me. Oh, there he is. Wait, is there someone else there?
It's like he's gonna be a full metal monk.
Yeah, you already said that. Oh, there's another guy I hadn't seen there. It's gonna be really hard to do this without being spotted. I mean, it's not impossible, but... Break chain. Oh wow, you can do that? Okay, what if I distract him with this?
Hell was that?
Okay, that's one. Got a katana. Can I get on the other side there? I don't think I can jump high enough. Shit. Exit. Oh shit, there's a camera. Ooh, I'm very lucky they didn't see me there. I'm very lucky they didn't see me through that camera. Let's turn that off. I mean, that might alert them, right? If they notice their camera is down, it could alert them, but... Got your ass. I love that the gun gets broken as soon as you... Oh shit. Oh, good thing none of them is looking at the cameras, I guess. I'm being a little sloppy. In the future, I'm gonna have to make sure I like turn off the cameras before doing this. Okay, these ones are gonna be more difficult because they're very close to each other. I don't know if like choking someone out is silent. One would hope. Oh, you can see the cameras on the map actually. So that's good for me. Turn on. Okay, this one is already off. Oh no, it's not the cameras, it's the guys. Okay, okay. That's even better. I mean, if they don't move, I could get to him. If they stay in this position, as long as the guy doesn't like reveal my position, just don't say anything. Man, this takedown is very efficient. Damn. Just this one guy left. Ooh, a Fenrir, wow. That looks very good. And some money too. Can I free this guy, or like do I need to... Okay, I guess he's meditating. He doesn't even know I'm here. Right, so I've never had a problem like this before. I learned members of the Maelstrom gang perceive the music from their fave band Tinnitus differently than the average listener. Those crazy uber-crone motherfuckers describe these tunes with terms like complexity, range, and depth of sound. Those aren't quite the words I would use. Music can contain noise, but in this case, the noise does not contain music. I don't know, that's the best I can describe it. Now I've got two leading theories on this. Theory number one, since tinnitus only plays at the totentans, the acoustics could be the cause. Problem, Maelstrom's a group of hyper-violent psycho scumbags. I'm not gonna rust my good rep by jamming out at one of their live shows. How can I confirm my theory if I don't go check it out firsthand? Theory number two, hallucinatory agents. Maybe tinnitus has its own homebrew chemical cocktail designed to pair with their music for some whole experience. To be honest, I don't think I want to find out, because if number two is true, then I'll be risking a drug-induced nervous system meltdown for the sake of music science journalism. That really worth it, chums? Jesus guys, music doesn't need to be this complicated. More euro dollars, we're finding a lot of money. Alright, what do you guys have on you? Another gun. Punk knife. Yeah, these guys look very scary. Damn. Like, when you've reached this point, I think maybe you've taken the cyberware thing a little too far, you know? Caught in the Maelstrom. I'm stood in the middle of Totentans, my knuckles wide, tightly gripped an Achilles rifle. It was shoved into my hands just seconds before the attack. My face, arms, and sin leather jacket soaked in the blood and brain matter of the psycho I had just shot. My contact, a 30-year-old Maelstromer with a green mohawk, patted me on the shoulder. "Man, Phil, you ain't half shit," he tells me appreciatively. "Took you for a pussy bitch, but gotta admit you got some steel-clad balls after all. Don't worry about that sad scrap heap. If there ain't at least 20 bodies, you can't call it a Maelstrom party." What had already been an unsettling experience took a turn to a whole other level. The other Maelstromers continued to mock me, but I could detect a tone of approval through all the vocal distortion. My Mohawk contact even proposed that they install in me one of their distinct rudimentary implants. Fortunately, they didn't have in mind their iconic optics suite, so I accepted. My popularity continued to grow. "So you're like an inside agent?" "No way you'd get the Maelstrom mug so easy," he laughs. "That tech's only for initiates. We pluck out their eyes and peel back the skin. No anesthetics." "Oh, you survive, you're in." With the atmosphere now more relaxed, I asked if the rumors had been true. Do they accept contract killings? My Mohawk source nodded with enthusiasm. "Aw, fuck yeah. We make good scratch and it's a great moral booster. You know, machines ain't buttered with a mess of feelings, and that's what we aim for. Doing hit jobs like that helps us gouge out all the gooey emotions we still got left. Recently, this one guy got all whiny and snot-nosed just because we roasted some kid. I told him, I said, dude, you better relive some suppressor BD and fast, or Bossman's gonna blow your head off. The gong should have fucking listened." Okay, yeah, these guys are pretty extreme. As I listened to his explanations and anecdotes, I realized that amusement clearly must not be one of their blacklisted emotions. And then I couldn't help but wonder, are machines capable of laughter? Huh. You know, I was kind of hoping this game would have like aspects of immersive sim, like a Dishonored. I didn't know if the gameplay was going to allow for it, but now having done like these missions, I'm really happily surprised that like you can kind of play it stealthy if you want. Like, you don't have to go guns blazing. The gameplay style does allow you to kind of like sneak your way in, hack a camera, like distract them, choke them from behind. It's the kind of stuff I find really fun to do, so I'm super happy. And I'm so looking forward to playing the rest of these games, like getting new abilities and really like playing this my way. Understanding your teen. The teenage years are truly the most difficult period in a person's life. Not only is it a time of enormous hormonal changes to the brain, but also a time of searching for one's own identity. The teen starts to seek authority figures outside the family, most often among their peers, but also among celebrities, rocker boys, and even fixers or mercenaries. To become an authority figure to teens, all you really need to do is have a unique style, maybe throw in a few nice phrases criticizing the system, and, most importantly, convince the teenager that you and only you understand. Why do you have things about teenagers here? Are some of you fathers? Okay, I think this guy on the other side is the only one left. I can probably sneak in behind him. Thankfully, I dropped down like very silently, which is great. Go to sleep, June. Alright, let's get this guy out of here.
Do not do this! The implantation is against my beliefs. Please, I do not want them.
It's okay, you're safe.
Calm down. It's over now. I'm not with them.
So, what are you doing here?
Oh, they didn't give him any implants, so
happened?
he's still okay.
Glad I got here in time.
I think. I
Are
mean,
you
he's got
okay?
scars.
Did they
but-
do anything to you?
I was lucky. They could not decide which implant would be funnier.
Okay.
Cyberpsychos. The lot of them.
One of them wanted to remove my jaw. The thought itself gave me shivers. Thankfully, did not get the chance. To what do I owe this intervention of yours?
Your brother sent
Was
me.
walking by and caught some lame jokes about metal monks. Think about Maelstrom. They're never just joking. Now, the truth's that your brother sent me. He didn't want the same thing to happen to you.
From the bottom of my soul, thank you. I'm especially grateful nobody was killed. May you continue on the path of peace.
That's the plan.
What compels these monsters is of no consequence. It's not up to us to judge what they deserve.
Yeah, sure.
That's kind of my view.
How'd you even get taken by Maelstrom? Most people avoid him like the plague.
We are here as strangers. We wander from place to place. When we arrived in Night City, we had no time to identify its dangers.
Don't monks live in monasteries?
It used to be they did not. My brother and I belong to a group that follows the earliest Buddhist teachings. It is an interesting life. We have met many unusual people.
So I see.
There's no need for sarcasm. We know the world is dangerous. But if one takes no risks, one will never know what lies beyond their front door. I'm sure you understand.
Sure.
Your brother's waiting for you. Not far from here.
First, I must catch my breath, and then I shall go. It is him who shall need saving now.
Yeah. I mean, maybe if you take him to a Ripper dock, someone can like take the implants out, but I don't know, like we know the cyberware is very advanced, but what about just, you know, organic implants? What about replacing your arm with like a functional organic arm? Is that something that's possible? I wonder if that technology has also like advanced. Also, I love that this Maelstrom gang was listening to this peaceful jazz music. And they're still alive, so you better get out of here quick, because I don't know when they're gonna wake up, so yeah. Just get out of here. Do you need me to accompany you? At least you had some nice relaxing music. Just walked over this guy. Ooh, and we can use this. One message. Porno BD. Porno brain dance. Fuck BD. Sex brain dance. Do you crave more? Looking for the hottest experience? Desire unlimited porn access? Find it all here. Fire, fuck, skin melt. Fuck yourself. BDSM orgy fest. So much more. Join now to see the hottest offers. Best of Marquis de Sade. Didn't find what you're looking for? Fantasy so fucked up it's not on our menu? No problem. Use our on-demand service to make an order. Our sexperts will make sure your every desire comes true. We've got it all. Okay. Well, this was a resounding success. I'm very proud of myself. All's well that ends well. Should we go back and see the monk again? Would he even still be there? Whoa! The quest is gone, so I guess he's gone, but I kind of want to go and see if I can talk to him again. He's still there. Yo, dude.
What happened? Did you find my brother?
Yes.
Of course I found him. He's safe and sound, just needs to catch his breath.
Thank you. The universe will reward you for your good deeds. I should not give in to base emotions, but I feel such a great relief that he
Come on,
is
you can at least feel
unharmed.
relieved. Why even be human if you can't feel like any emotion, you know? It's interesting that you get to talk to them again, even though, you know, they're not marked on your map as like anything. So that's very nice. And we got another point. I'm gonna put another point in cool because I love stealth. I want to put more points in stealth. Use Sendevistan to slow time while driving. Wouldn't I need to install a Sendevistan for that? I guess, sure. Might as well. So, what's next? Paid in full. Still don't have the money to pay him back. So, would I get new gigs if I went elsewhere? I think we're probably confined to this section of the city, and that's what the lockdown is about, right? It's to stop you from kind of like exploring the entire city, I guess. There is another Cyberpsycho there. We could do that. And another one there. I wanted to go and talk to the corporate officer today, but I don't think I'm going to have time because I'm already kind of late in the episode. So I guess I'm just going to keep doing some of these side gigs. Rescue the person. SOS. Thievery. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff. Client wants you to steal something here. We can try. Today is going to be a side gigs episode, and then we can continue the main story in the next episode. We get to see the sights, explore a bit more of the city, which is always fun. The city is huge, there's so much to it. This seems to be more like the industrial harbor part of town, you know? I should be getting a phone call pretty soon. There it is.
Hey, V. How's things? Still alive?
Still alive.
Hope so, because I got a new gig for you. You got a clever recording of a Maelstrom initiation. Want to know more? Check what I attached.
Alright. Gig type thievery. Objective steal a recording of Maelstrom initiation rite on Daniel Street. Got some paparazzo work for you. Need to get my hands on a recording of the Maelstrom initiation ceremony. TLDR, to get into the gang, you need to undergo an optic nerve split operation, a rite of passage of sorts. Footage of the whole thing, that's what I'm paying for. Yeah, they take out your eyes without anesthesia, and if you don't die, then you're in the gang, which is like, Jesus, okay. Got a tip you can find just such a reel at the Heaven Med Clinic. It's the place they put all the new recruits under the knife for the first time. Up rooms are all fitted with cams too. Could be a file, an entire disk, access to the servers, I don't care. What matters is that footage. Get it done. Will do. Alright. Anything new in the database? Cargo bay. A shady scavenger run marketplace in Northside. The vendors set up their wares in old repurposed transport containers. Most of what they offer has been smuggled in. Alright, so this is the place there. Might be tricky to get inside. How many people can I like tag? I wonder. That's one, that's two. Got some surveillance camera. Okay, got a lot of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. Yikes. Let's take control. Mark people. The fact you can hack a camera and then hack something else through that camera, like you can do multiple hacks. That's so cool. An access point there. Okay. Oh wait, can you switch between cameras? Oh, you can connect to every camera on the network. That's so cool. I thought you needed to hack like each camera individually. Oh, that's so much better. You must be like, why is the camera moving around like that? I hope I can tag all of them. That would make things much easier for me. Brandon Frost. Wow, you even get your own name. Street cred 70. Damn. Felony copyright infringement, defiling human remains. Ooh. Okay. That doesn't sound very nice. And fanatic. Attempted murder, first degree murder. I think that's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there were more back there, but that's it for now. If I turn off one camera, does it turn off all of them? I'm not sure. La 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 la, I'm just chilling around here. Okay, I think I should turn them off. If I get this guy, they might see me through the window though, right? This guy might see me through the window? I'm not sure. Okay, I can't really distract this guy. Easiest way might be to just walk in the door. Let's turn off these cameras. Also, maybe there's another entrance. Maybe I should like look around. Oh, like this? Industrial shutters. Ooh, we can open that. But how would I get up there? I don't have like any super jumps. I don't have super jumps. Maybe later. Unless... What if I jump here and then... There's got to be a way to climb up there. Come on, you can do it. Ah, shit. Oh, there's more windows here. Come on, climb up there. could distract him with this, but what if there's other people back there? It might be too far away. I think it's too far from him. Shit. Only I could like throw something. Aswang and Athmar Brasi. Got a new guy. When you get an opening, same rate as usual. We'll have to wait for now. How long? Let you know when I can squeeze him in. And bring him here clean. Had to detox the last guy first. Freak and Athmar Brasi. Get your ass to heaven ASAP, we got a man down. I'm in the clinic, tell me what's wrong with him and I'll get prepped. Got blasted by nade up close, heavy bleeding, fuck knows what else. Okay, I'm standing by. Alright. Sniper ammo. Bum, bum. Okay, there's... How am I gonna deal with multiple of them, though? I'm gonna have to find a way to split them up somehow.
The uranium mine collapse that occurred just outside Novosibirsk in southern Siberia has concluded with a happy ending. As you recall, 35 miners became...
Oh, I do have a grenade, right? I could use... But no, it's only a flashbang. That's not gonna be enough. Let's turn that off.
Fortunately, after their rescue and following a brief rest for technical evaluation,
So I don't think there's any more I can do from here. Well, there is a door there.
Moving from below the earth to above it, Militech has announced plans to establish a new colony on the red.
Just open it. Use technical ability to open the door? Oh. Sure. Oh, I thought I had to like a little mini game. Why was there a little yellow marker then? I don't know. Go to the server room. Is this the only person in the room?
Sensing something.
Ooh, I'm so lucky they didn't see me. Ooh, I'm so lucky they didn't see me, but they might see your body. Shit. This guy's walking around. Just chill down over here. I wish my silent pistol was the one that was non-lethal, but it's not, unfortunately. This guy's right there. This guy's... Oh, shit. This guy's kind of busy over there. so good. So far, so good. This guy has nothing. Any cameras around? Doesn't seem like it. Nothing on him. Broken eye implants, subdermal LED diodes. Alright, this is the file I need to steal right here. Steal data. Hopefully this doesn't alert them. Now get out of there. Okay. Yeah, sure. Or I could, like, you know, try and choke everyone out. Loot the entire place. Sturdy sin leather bolero bomber. And 2,000 euros. See, it's because I want to get the money. Okay, let me double check if there's anyone I haven't pinged. Okay, there's two down there that aren't pinged. I'll have to remember that. Force open. Oh, I can't do that. That's the first time I see a door that can only be forced open. I guess if I break the window, they're gonna hear me. What if I was to break it? Okay, can't break it. Shit. Is there any messages I can check on this? Ooh, yes, there's two files. I guess this is what I downloaded. Past 3 months, 6 optic nerve split ops, 2 with complications, 4 without. Case 1, nervous cyst paralysis due to stimulus overload, vomiting, dizziness, epileptic fits. Case 2 complained of hyperspatial vision, lack of orientation, adjustment led to irreversible damage to nerve tissues and blindness. Maelstrom hasn't complained. Shooting in Watson. They brought in 2 guys today after a shootout in Watson. Getting all the flesh unsnagged from their cyberware was like untangling my cable drawer. Bullet wound in head, various abdominal injuries, severe emerging, died on the table. Bullet wounds, and this TV is so loud. Bullet wounds in head and chest, catalepsy in the case of DV due to unique nature of survival. I carried out the procedure. Approved by M. His body accepted the new implant after a series of radiation and immunosuppressant therapies, but he never regained consciousness. After 3 days observation, I terminated the experiment and removed the subject from life support. Alright. This shit is so loud. I wish I could turn off TVs with my hacks, but I can't. Alright, so we got everyone on this floor. This takes me behind the door that was locked. Okay, perfect. Perfect. The truth about cyberpsychosis. What is the truth? I've had enough of the senseless shootings that claim hundreds of innocents every day. I'm sick of the satire on empty, dead-end implant restriction dialogue. I'm tired of ignoring the cyberpsychosis problem. In American society today, there are still a lot of common myths and misconceptions about the so-called technology-related personality disorders. People think they can become infected in sketchy reproduct clinics. Scientists allegedly disagree about the causes of the disease, or even about whether it exists at all. Maybe their tune would change if a cyberpsycho turned their lab into a slaughterhouse. But even then, I doubt it. They're not getting fat paychecks from the cyberware lobby just to openly declare to the public all the nasty possible side effects that come packaged with their products. I've conducted my own research on cyberpsychosis. With supreme confidence, I can confirm this illness is, indeed, a byproduct of the modern lifestyle and the obsessive emphasis placed on incorporating modern tech into our lives. Although cybernetic implants can directly affect our brain chemistry, they still serve only as a catalyst for the onset of the disease. So the disease doesn't come from the cyberware, they're just a catalyst. Our world is subject to extensive dehumanization. We surround ourselves with increasingly more automated machines and artificial intelligence. Our loved ones replace their nature-given eyes, lips, and faces with masks of metal. Some of us begin to lose sight of what is human. We slip into feelings of total alienation and deep-rooted panic. We lose the ability to distinguish between what is real and what is only artificial, digital, synthetic. Such people begin to isolate themselves, lose their empathy for others, and undergo dramatic mood swings that exhibit sadistic tendencies. The most frightening component to all this, however, is that most will never be diagnosed. Not all cyberpsychos are known war veterans or former mercenaries equipped with Sandevistan reflex tech. Not all will go out in a blaze of gunfire with max tac. Many cyberpsychos in our world possess only a single implant, a knee, a liver. They are unseen, unnoticed. They lock themselves up and shut out their friends, colleagues, and loved ones. The world outside of the net and their delusions has disappeared from conscious thought. They are sick and alone, and no one is doing a thing about it. There is no eloquent summary to be made here. Let the value of this manifesto be measured by the fact that I was expelled from the Zetatech Cybernetics research team for having written it. This is very, very interesting. He's saying that like it's not always about putting on a bunch of cyberware, right? Some people will only get like one, maybe just an organ or something, and still go cyberpsycho. I guess it's kind of like a modern form of depression in a way, like just being isolated from the world and kind of like disconnected from your humanity. I love that this kind of like explores the concept of cyberpsychosis, because like it's really easy to just brush it off as like, people go crazy and that's that, but there has to be more to this, right? Ooh, maxi-wear motorcycle suit. That sounds pretty nice. So we can have this little jacket. It's not bad. It's all right. Or like the full motorcycle suit. No frills, but no complaints. Huh. It's a little simple, I guess. I could try this little jacket, I guess, until I find something better. It's a look. It's something. All right, what else do we have in here? This goes downstairs. Oh, connect. Right, this thing again. So I have to do them like in this order. So I have to do like BD and then E9 and then 55 and then 1C. So BD, E9, 55. Oh, but I missed the I missed the last one. I still don't really understand that. Do I have to do them in order? Clearly not, because I missed the last one after only clicking like twice. Oh, it's because I need to hit only 4. Right, I only need to hit 4 of them, and it needs to include all of these, I guess. Okay. I think I understand. I'll have to try again next time. Got another... Oh, cool. I have level 5 in Headhunter. Decreases visibility to enemies by 10%. Nice. Okay, right. And you get bonuses for each of these. Cool, cool. Cool. Alright, there's 2 people down there that aren't marked. And that only gave me 200 eddies. That's almost nothing. Oh! Ah, the fucking cameras. Shit. Let's get out. Let's get out. Bail. Just bail. Okay, I was gonna loot the entire place, but I guess, forget it. Oh, they didn't know I'm here. Okay, let's just leave. Shit, I really wanted to loot the whole place. See, I should have... I needed to watch out for the cameras.
Thanks, V. Get closed.
Shit. Forgot the cameras. I mean, I could have fought my way out, I guess. Okay, hey, we have enough money to pay back Victor. Hell yeah. So are they gonna know I'm here as soon as I... Okay, they don't necessarily know your location. Interesting. I still have a chance to get them. Should have kept a closer eye on the camera. I knew the camera was gonna get me eventually. The river barred before the worst could happen.
Celebrated by the press as Super Cop, today Ward was given the medal.
Super Cop, huh?
What could have been a horrible tragedy, maybe a blessing in disguise for the mayor who seeks another term in the upcoming mayor. Aspire your instinct. According to the latest polls.
Okay, so you need to hit 1C, BD, 1C. And that's gonna get all three. Okay. Okay, I should get back up there. People that were knocked out are still knocked out. I was so careless about that camera. I should have known better. Okay, this is the camera that got me. Okay, the two people I haven't pinged, they're the ones back there. Oh, and there's two more there.
Long-awaited repairs to Ring Road East may begin as early as next month. Estimates put investment into this.
And they're looking at each other too, so I don't think I can get these guys.
With priority being placed on efficiency and anti-nomad barrier. And that is it for your latest local news. After the break, we have a look at our world report.
Is there another camera I'm not seeing?
Shootings have been reported along 166, and 101. Eyewitness accounts point to inter-clan disputes. Attacks on unaffiliated persons has not exceeded the average. However, in an abundance of caution, the NCPD has raised...
Open the door, and then there's a camera there. This one I can actually hear. I wonder if I can turn off the camera from like the hack mode.
I'm Jillian Jordan. Scientists from Iodine Systems have announced a breakthrough in the fight against multiple sclerosis. MS is one of the few diseases that cannot be cured by replacing the affected tissue with implant technology. The experts at Iodine have created nanites that, when injected into the spinal cord, provide long
Subdermal LED. Oh, is that a cyberware? Once we pay back Victor, maybe he can install this in us. Maxi-wear motorcycles.
The landfill inferno in the remnants of Atlantic City continues to rage.
Spine tickler?
Dumping ground ranks among the world's largest and contains both toxic and biological waste.
Okay, so...
Firefighters come back in the blaze.
Okay, I don't think you can turn them off. In fact, I might be turning them on right now. Shit. Okay, no, it stays off, I think.
Treasure of this generation. First novel, Requiem for a Samurai, which was published in 70 languages simultaneously, sold over 3 million copies. In the Shade of an Apple Tree is a drama set.
I need him to come here. Yeah, come check that out.
Thank you for tuning in to N54 News.
Packets in my sights!
Fuck. Fuck, I'm spotted. Okay, let's use the shotgun. It had to come to this eventually, right? You should have announced that.
We've got problems!
Okay, this is much easier than trying to sneak, admittedly. But it's not as fun.
Hey, move your asses!
Come on out. You're not in trouble.
Oh, this is the police. Okay, so much for sneaking around. I mean, this was much easier than sneaking around and choking them, but I don't know, it's a fun challenge to do it without being detected, you know? So most of the time I'm still gonna try to do it in stealth, but it is nice to know that I can always do this if all else fails. But now at least I can look around freely. And they're not dead, right? Yeah, they're not dead, somehow. I don't know how a shotgun can be non-lethal, but I'm glad it is. Cyberware. Progression shard. Cyberware capacity increased. Oh, nice. This guy's not moving. He kind of looks dead, but he's not supposed to be.
And this is the latest from around the world.
Fish Cannery Clinic lease extension. Donnie, do these Maelstromers of yours want to extend their lease of the clinic at the Fish Cannery? If so, the previous contract expires in a week. What do you say we both avoid some paperwork and get this done quick and easy? 10% bump from last time plus extras. 10%? Sorry, Gare, but you're begging for paperwork with an offer like that. Phase 1 removes secondary craniofacial defects, skeletal biostimulation, flood resulting sinuses, blah 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 blah. Okay. Well, we were able to loot a whole bunch of stuff here, which is cool. Ooh, this is where the magic happens, huh? Surgical scissors. The voodoo rosary. It looks heavily worn. Could it be cursed? I don't think so. I wish there was a way to know for sure whether they're dead or not. I mean, I used the non-lethal shotgun, so in theory they're not supposed to be, but...
Don't make trouble.
Chemicals, the invisible killer. We've long known that the AVs crisscrossing our skies are busy dumping harmful substances in the air, such as aluminum, carbon dioxide, sulfur trioxide, and sulfuric acid. Studies have also revealed the presence of dead red blood cells and E. coli, as well as sodium chloride, table salt. Now, you don't need a degree in science to know the harm these substances can wreak on the body. We found that sulfur compounds can lead to cancer, heart disease, and other illnesses arising from a weakened or even damaged immune system. They can also lead to spontaneous dental hydroplosion and acute meningitis. Yikes.
Real blood dripping satisfy your instincts.
Alright, well, I think that's pretty much everything there was in here. So thank you, everyone, and I'll see y'all later. Alright, there's one last thing I want to do, and it's to... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You guys came to help your gang. Ooh, electric baton. Nice. They certainly look dead to me. Okay, no, this guy... Like, they look dead, but the gun's supposed to be non-lethal, so I guess they're not. Okay, did not expect to see you guys here. Does that mean I can steal your... I can steal the car? So is that like my car now, or... Okay. Anyways, I was about to go to... my friend Victor. Where is Victor? There he is. I feel much more confident now knowing that I have a weapon I can use.
Your executives, your leaders.
Hey, dude. Hello. I'm here to see Victor. Is the cat still here? You guys taking care of that cat? Yo, friendo, I've got your money. I want to pay off my debt. How's biz?
How's biz going?
Can't complain. Corporals learn to keep their...
Yeah, I read this. I'm here to pay off my debt.
Finally scrounged up enough eddies to pay you back in full.
Hold on to them just in case. You need them more than me.
Really?
Not taking them all the way to my grave.
Nah, come on. I don't want to owe you anything.
Here. And thanks again for doing so much work on me without ever seeing an any.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Change my appearance. Like, what are we talking about?
Need to change up my style.
Excellent. Let's do this.
Is that just like... Oh, it's like the mirror. Okay. I'm fine. Oh, I can add tattoos now. Huh. I did kind of regret not having any tattoos. Maybe I could go with these. It's cool that you can change this like anytime you want. So I think I will actually have some. And also... Let's have like a few tattoos, sure. Why not?
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. Got any new toys?
Have a look.
So... Carrying capacity. Oh, you can upgrade your carrying capacity and you get some armor too. Let's do that. Sure. Sure. Okay, I don't really have any money right now. I'm gonna go sell some stuff and then maybe I'll come back. this is a lot of just me reading all the different abilities and comparing them, and like it's not really that interesting for you guys. So this is the kind of stuff I'm going to do between episodes, I think. So I'm going to end it here for now. And I've got some new cyberware. Nice. Alright, so I know I usually end the episode at the apartment, but I really need to go eat something, so I'm going to end it here. We're in the presence of our friend anyway, he's taking care of us, so really fun episode today. We're finally diving more into like the gameplay side of things. Like it's enough looking at the environment and reading, that's a lot of fun, but like now we're getting to kind of play and try out this stealth mechanic and stuff. A bit of a shame how easy it is to just fight your way out when like stealth fails, but I'm still gonna try and go for stealth just because it's a bit more fun for me. So anyways, fun episode. I want to say a big thank you for joining me today, and until the next time, I had fun playing it, hope you had fun watching it, and I'll see you in the next episode for some more Cyberpunk 2077. I see you, tunes.